Greetings, Space Engineers. This is Captain Rick Havoc with the Terran Republic Navy, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I am coming to you from the Research and Development Station of the Terran Republic Shipyard to bring you a combat test and review of this ship in front of us. And this is the USS Mirage X-1008 by TheSeamoth. And it's a big beast of a ship. I'd say it easily fits into the battleship class of warship, and given its size and weight and armament. It's got, besides having numerous artillery turrets and assault cannon turrets, it's got this pair of custom railgun turrets on the top and bottom. If you can figure out how to make them work, they'd really but to be honest, this ship has so many artillery cannons, it doesn't really need these. I mean, these railgun custom turrets are gilding the lily. There's so many artillery turrets to do damage to your enemies with. And we've got, of course, you got Gatling guns for point defense. And I did my usual sticking of nuke launcher in the nose to give me a way to quickly finish off the adversary after we got them pounded into a burning wreck. And with this many artillery cannons, it isn't going to take all that long to pound an enemy ship into a burning wreck. And we got, I mean, there's just a whole lot of ship here. This is one great big piece of ship. About the only thing you can really say against it is a humongous piece of ship. It's got plenty of thrusters, both hydrogen and ion, but the darn thing is just so freaking heavy that it handles like a battleship. Put it that way. It handles like a battleship. It accelerates and steers like a battleship. And to get inside, we got to go down in here between the nacelle and the main fuselage of the ship, and go to this entry on either side. This is a triple door airlock. There it is. Waiting to hear the sound of the door closing behind me. my visor. And so this is the main entryway of the ship. That's the door in and out on the other side. These are the doors to CIC on either side. And here, I'll start showing you the ship by showing you this, which is Hangar Bay. And as you can see, you can fit a pretty good sized ship in this hangar bay. With only one connector, you can really only fit one ship, but it doesn't have to be a little tiny one. You can fit a good sized ship in here. And that's it for this. There's no other hallways, doors, just the door in the top for the the hangar door in the top, and this door to get in and out from the inside on the inside of the ship. And everything else to see is this way. It's up and down this set of stairs. Let's see, I think this door will close by itself. Yep, it will. And over here we got timer blocks and armory, and armories on either side. About the only difference here is you got an H2O2 generator over here. Actually, we got looks like H2O2 generator and other things like that instead of the timer blocks. Yep. Basically, this is all part of the air and the conveyor system over here. And a bunch of timer blocks in that little part over there. Let's see, show you CIC here. All these doors to the front sections are doubled. And this is CIC. As you can see, we TheSeamoth used some console blocks to give it even more of a sci-fi look. And in here we got programmable blocks. Only one that's got anything on it is the one I put Whip's auto door on over here, so the doors are closed behind me as I'm showing you around the ship. And we got our custom turret controllers up here for the two custom turrets. And we got a view through a window out here. I'm not sure there's any access to that part of the ship or not. Looks like there ought to be. I see a sound block in there. And the end of I know, I mean, I'm not even going to hazard a guess as what that is. Other than some part of the ship. It looks like the end of a big cannon or something, but I don't think it's that. But anyway, let's see. I guess I'll show you up first because there's less to show you that way. The only thing there is up here is the upper observation bridge. Oh, and the conference room back here. Got a conference room. And we got a dispenser back here and armory and armory lockers and I think that's a warfare battery there. Yeah, that's a warfare battery because that's what's on the other side. Well, we got a dispenser here. And it's, I think, pretty sure. Yep, Clan Cola or Cosmic Coffee, take your pick. And here's our view into the hangar bay. And another warfare battery. Another dispenser over here. But that's so that's the conference room, and up here we have the observation bridge, is what I call it. And it's all right to navigate the ship from up here as long as you're not expecting to run in, not going to be running into any danger. But this is that you do not want to be controlling the ship in this from this position when the railgun, sabot, and the artillery rounds are flying. That's where you want to be down in the CIC for that kind of nonsense. Got no protection up here. Anyway, so this is it's pretty bare bones actually. I've seen usually an observation bridge like this would have a bit more in it than these, and standing helm and a couple of desks. But let's see, I do believe this is the this door just goes out. Yeah, this goes out on the upper deck, on the rear deck. So this is the exposed bridge. And virtually everything else in the ship is further down these stairs. Down, okay. Now we can see down, actually we're looking into the med bay down here, but through that door right there in the center of the med bay is crew quarters. And so now we're coming down into the med bay. So let's go look through the yellow doors here first. And we got us a industrial large cargo container. Or is that large industrial cargo container? Something like that. And so we got our warfare reactors, large warfare reactors down back here. This seems to be engineering, the power section of engineering. Got 2 large warfare reactors, and this is like 10 or 12 hydrogen engines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 hydrogen engines. And half a dozen H2O2 generators, oxygen tanks, and the jump drive. Pretty well equipped ship. There, but anyway. So that's engineering. And there's no air in engineering. Something to keep in mind. Like these doors should really be set up so that you cannot open one if the other is open. And both doors cannot be open at the same time. Okay, and now we're going to go back here and take a look at the crew quarters. So we got bunk beds in 2 tiers, and they're entirely decorative. You can't actually climb up to the upper bunks on these ladders. So at least the upper bunks are entirely decorative. You probably get into one of these lower bunks, maybe from the corner here. You can get into it. Yeah. Yep. So the lower bunks are usable, but the upper bunks are just pure decoration. And we've got refresher on either side here. Let's see, through one door I think yeah, we got both a toilet and a shower on either side. So a total of 4 toilets, 4 showers for the crew in the crew quarters. And we got a dispenser over here, and that's pretty much, and a little galley setup over here, kitchen setup. Pretty nice crew quarters. Not bad at all. But you need, I don't know, probably catwalks in here up to these bunks, to the upper bunks, so that you could actually get into them or out of them. I don't have to worry about. Okay, so let's go on down here. This is probably going to be a long video. There's a lot to see in this ship. So, okay, now if I'm pretty sure, yeah. Okay. These doors are the doors. This is basically the ground level entrance here. Pardon me. Let's see. Oh, it's turned off right now. Pardon me again. Yep. Yeah, this is our ground level entrance here. For when you land the ship on the planet. which is kind of basically the answer to the question as to whether this ship is equipped for landing on a planet. It is. So, I mean, not bad. Not a bad ship. I don't know though. I've seen better layouts. There's no officers' quarters, for one thing. It's all of the quarters are just big barracks, basically. I mean, a ship this size could definitely have better layout of quarters than this. With so much to work with. So that's the ship, outside and in. I mean, like I said, you know, it's not bad, but you'd think with so much to work with, there could be more. There could definitely be a CO's quarters and an XO's quarters at the very least. All right. So let me show you the toolbars I've set up on it. This is our controls for our thrusters and weapons, and further controls for weapons and gyros. And this is actually our primary weapon control toolbar for fighting. We've got redundant cameras for firing our axial weapons, which on this toolbar is just the nuke launcher. But you got to be able to aim that sucker to hit anything with it. So the cameras are necessary. Anyway, that is not the tour, because I have to show you the internals now. A lot of Warden Wolf set up a lot of groups here. Let's see. For one thing, a ship doesn't have any rocket launchers or missile launchers, whichever you want to call them, or turrets. I don't think it has any rocket launchers either. It has no rocket or missile firing capability. It's all artillery and assault turrets and Gatling turrets. Lots of artillery and assault turrets though, and railguns. But the railguns really are gilding the world with all these artillery turrets. Let me see here. 22 artillery turrets and 10 assault cannon turrets. It doesn't really need the railguns at all. But let's see, Gatling turrets, 9 Gatling turrets, so it's got plenty of point defense. But the downsides are, let me finish showing you the internals, and then I can tell you about the downsides. We've got a lot of cameras all over the ship. Gravity reactor. There's our new missile launcher, and as you see, the railguns are mounted on they're on a subgrid. That's the different color there means. And a lot of timer blocks and the custom turret controllers for the custom turrets. Let's see. I actually think he left production out of this ship. I did not seeing either. Let's see. Nope, no assemblers. Nope, no refineries, and I've seen frigate class ships with assemblers and refineries on them. There's no excuse for this. There's no excuse for this a ship this big to not have production on it. Take a look over here in the right-hand corner of the HUD and notice the weight of this ship. It is over 34 million kilos. It's a lot of ship, and it handles like a 34 million kilo blivet of a ship. But anyway, that's the tour of the ship outside and in. It's, like I said, it's got a lot of firepower. The ship carries a lot of firepower, and but it's big and heavy, and doesn't handle like a frigate. So I will be returning. Let me take this opportunity to remind you that if you are enjoying this content and would like to see more of it, please remember to smash those buttons down below, the like and the subscribe and the notification bell, so you'll be notified when I am releasing new content. And I will be returning with part 2 of this combat test and review, the combat portion of the test and review. And I will see you when I have this ship out on the live fire test range with a large adversary ship to test it against. Until then, I'll bid you a good day.